in Cape Town we have the big six, which are the top 6 attractions in the Cape Town area. Those top 6 would include your Cape Point, which is a little bit in the south, and then you also have, for example, your Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens, the V&A Waterfront, the Constantia Winelands, Table Mountain Aerial Cableway, as well as also Robben Island. Okay, so those would be the top attractions in Cape Town. The other ones that I can also add, which we don't get, which doesn't get as many inquiries, or which are not as popular, would be, for example, also the Castle of Good Hope, which is the oldest building in Cape Town, as well as also the South African Museum. So those would be some of the must-see attractions that I would recommend you to see when you do come into Cape Town.
Okay, they sound interesting.
Mm-hmm. It does also depend on what your preferences are, Celia. For example, if you are somebody who's more into culture and heritage, as well as also maybe into, outdoor activities.
Probably a bit of both, probably a mix from my point of view. Robben Island, do you have to take a boat to that? I think I've heard, I think that some of my friends have mentioned this trip before and said it was amazing.
Yes, it absolutely is, Celia. It's one of our top attractions in Cape Town, and it's definitely recommended. With Robben Island, you have to pre-book due to the fact that it's a very, very popular tourist attraction.
You have to book in advance.
Yes, you have to book in advance. The tour itself is about 3.5 hours. You take a ferry ride to the island and back, as well as also a bus ride on the island.
Hello, RSPB Vane Farm. Leon speaking.
Hi there. I was wondering if you could help me. I'm planning on coming to the farm possibly this weekend. Could you tell me, I'd like to know the opening times and how much it's going to cost to get in.
Okay. The centre is open from 10 o'clock in the morning until 5 p.m. in the afternoon, and the cafe is open until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It costs £3 for an adult to go on to the RSPB reserve, with 50p for children and £2 for concessions. A family ticket costs £6. If anybody who's visiting us is an RSPB member, then entry is free.
All right, that's great. And so I think my mum is a member. I'm coming with my family. My mum's a member, and we're planning on bringing my grandmother as well. She's in a wheelchair. Are there facilities for people in wheelchairs? Would it be okay? Would we be able to walk around a bit with her?
There is limited access for people in wheelchairs. There would be no trouble in coming into the centre itself or going up to the cafe. But obviously, because we are a nature reserve and there are trails that go up hills and down a number of steps, I'm afraid that some of the access would be restricted and your grandmother wouldn't be able to explore the entire reserve.
Okay, but there are some areas, because I think we just want to come for a walk around and have maybe a cup of tea and a scone in the cafe. So if she could come, that'd be great. And sorry, did you say there's an OAP discount?
Yes, there is. As I said, members are allowed free entry, and OAPs can come in for £2.